This is the 8. I don't know why I'm making noise that mimics the beat.
I like it.
What's up, everybody?
Hi.
Back by popular demand. Actually, it's a part of our culture here. It's always sitting over there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
By our culture, there's 2 of us who played.
I played.
Ben, whose hand will make an appearance today, and me. We compete on a weekly basis. So
Who's winning this week?
I am. It's 8-5.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't have asked had I known.
It's funny because Ben's standing over to the side, but he's not making any noise. Like he's silently laughing. It's like a not a meme. It's what?
You can talk.
Like a gif.
No, not a GIF. No, what are the people? The clowns.
Mime.
Oh.
How do you confuse mime and meme?
Mime and meme. It's not far. It just in my head. So we're gonna play while we play the 8. I'll go first, Ben, and then we'll play the opening. This is the 8. All right. Well, welcome back. Let's see if I can focus on this and not
Good
lose
luck
like I did
to both of you. All right.
I remember what I did last time.
Okay, so for fantastic, so it's a word that brands, even outside of the franchising industry, they can't avoid it, but millennial. So it's now the largest U.S. labor force, and millennials kind of have a bad reputation, especially for employers, people that are hiring them, which is something that I think can be altered. I think that it can be a fantastic move for companies to hire millennials if they're strategic about it and smart about it. So there's an article up on 1851 now just kind of examining how there's more to millennials than the standard avocado toast and froze that like they're known for. Admittedly, I am a millennial that loves both of those things, but it's like a different story. So brands are really going to be struggling unless they figure out a way to marry what millennials want from a company, which is a good culture that isn't the bullshit, the BS Connect 4 sitting in there in the corner without people playing it. We actually have the culture where people are using the ping pong in the Connect 4.
What culture is that?
Shush.
She said worse things to me in the past. All right.
True.
That's a good story. Did we write about that on 1851?
No.
Oh.
I could write a column on it.
Hey, I thought some of the content we did last week with Sean.
That's what one of these stories is that we're talking about right now.
Right, so we did write about it.
Yeah.
What? I'm confused.
I think we're really confused. Oh, we did write it. Yeah, about this. We interviewed Sean about how to integrate what millennials want, which is the no BS version of a fake culture. People are going to be able to see right through that, but companies also need to find a way to marry that with what Gen Xers and baby boomers and other people have wanted for years, like salaries and all that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I like it.
Great. I'm off to a really strong start here today.
I think so.
And I'm not even the one playing Connect 4.
I think you're on a great start.
Thanks. All right, so our Friend Liberty, we kicked off a new issue of 1851 this week, highlighting brands that are killing it at operations. So on our cover this month, you will find Chef Bonner, who is the COO of Culver's, which is a brand that has had a really strong following for a long time now. And so he said that in order for brands to improve their operations, they need to streamline their processes while also staying true to the founding principles, their core values. So I think it's a valuable lesson. Check out the full interview on 1851.
I thought that was a big interview. That's awesome.
I know.
Good stuff. Love Culver's.
Same. All right, for Fresh Money, so continuing on with our operations themes, for Penn Station, East Coast Subs, while they're tracking their operations, they're really focusing on tracking their franchisees' P&L sheets. So they have a lot of area reps, more so than a lot of brands in the industry that are working closely and one-on-one with these franchisees that are collecting P&L sheets every month to make sure that they're maximizing their results and really streamlining all of the operations processes that are behind making those results happen. Cool.
Great.
Are you winning? Is that why you're smiling over
No,
there?
it's going to be a tie.
That's a bummer. What happens when you run out of things? I don't know what they're called. Checkers pieces?
You can't call them checkers pieces.
Well, it's the same thing.
I'm trying to think if there's a way. You see, here's what Ben does in this scenario. Like he's gonna go there. No, he's gonna go there to prevent me from getting that one. So I'm kind of screwed because when he goes there,
If you had gone there, I would have had to go there or there, and you would have won either way.
what do you mean?
Yeah.
You blew it.
Yeah, you really did blow it. I
Actually,
even
you
saw
know what,
that.
Ben?
Oh no.
You blew it. Oh, you have one more piece left. Oh, yeah, you blocked me. Hold on, Ben. For the record, you could have won here.
Oh,
You blew it. I love that you're calling me blowing it. You just had.
I wish we could have seen that reaction
win.
on camera.
You just
I
left
hate
it.
this game. This is a bad culture.
This is great.
It's a bad culture.
Man, you know what that's gonna look like on slow mo?
I have one more piece left. Oh, yeah, you blocked me. Hold on, Ben. For the record, you could have won here.
What
answer to
happened
my
is when I
question.
didn't go here, when Ben had Connect 4,
Yeah.
I distracted him, which that's what I was trying to do when I was pointing here. Like, if I go here, and then I was like, oh crap, he's going to win because he's got one left. And then, but, you know, that was amazing.
That was good.
Are we through 4 of them yet?
No, we're about to go into number 4 right now.
But I didn't win. That's the good news, Ben.
Yeah.
He's also defeated.
Oh man. So, all right, now it's your Frant. So this is about being able to find top performers that are top performers in every situation, not just because of where they come from or if they're coming from a big agency role, as you reference, which is a move that No Limit made when you first started.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I have much more to say than what's in the column, but yeah. Go read it.
Yeah.
Go read it. Let us know what you think about it. Do
You
like
can
what I
email
write?
Nick at nollimitagency.com.
There's a Fran Funny.
My Fran Funny is pretty weak this week, so at least I made that
Well,
out
I
there.
promise you'll get better when Emily has to do the punchline.
So true. All right, so branching forward. So last week we had talked about why Papa John's has been having difficulty branching forward. And this week that story is kind of continuing to unfold. So the first bit of news that came out about it this week, or even at the end of last week after we had filmed this, is that Papa John's pulled John from all of their advertisements and marketing materials going forward. But now, today, he came out and said that resigning was a mistake, and that in a letter to the board of directors, he said that there was no investigation done and that the word was taken out of context. I just don't really think that that's a word that can be taken out of context.
Spiraling? Is that the?
He's grasping. Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's the risk that comes with putting all your
Well,
eggs in one person.
I
Like
found it
Subway and
fascinating that
children.
he hired Harvey Weinstein's attorney,
Yeah.
which, you know, I may have not done that because what
If
what
you're
does that do?
innocent, yeah.
That makes you like, yeah. Let's say you that magically didn't say the word on a conference call that was recorded, but
Right.
let's pretend that's you don't hire Harvey Weinstein's attorney.
Right.
That was not smart. I get it, though. He's spiraling. I said this last week. Though, everything's going to be recorded. Understand that whatever you say, our current president went through that in the campaign where he thought he was saying something on a bus to some dudes. That came out. Now, you can still be president if you say this stuff, so maybe...
Well, it's the lesson learned, but
Hey,
you can't
Papa
run
John for
Papa
president.
John's.
But yeah, it's a mess. So what do you do? I watched an interview with him that Steve Coombs, who's a reporter, posted on Facebook. I watched it. It was a local Louisville station that did an interview with him. He didn't seem apologetic, so I don't know. He did say that his franchisees are important in this, but man, I mean, this is the risk. I mean, this is the risk of using celebrities in your marketing. This is the risk of having great PR, that it can all come tumbling down if something like this happens. It's not good. Buy a Topper's Pizza.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Very fun.
Pretty funny. All right. It's just a standard dad joke. There's
You
no
listening?
implications.
You listening, Emily?
You might know this one. It's like it's a classic. It's PG. There's nothing to trap
You might know this one. You might know this classic dad.
I feel like everyone just knows. Okay, whatever. What did the ocean say to the shore?
Shoot. Something about wave it. He didn't say anything, he just waved.
Yeah, see? I told you she know
Oh,
it?
if you could see her face right now. I've never seen someone so proud.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you. That was good.
That was good.
That was good. I bet you would be really good at puzzle solving, unlike someone who left 2 opportunities on the board.
He knows he can't say anything and he's angry about it.
He is angry about it.
Sorry, Ben.
Sorry,
Oh,
Ben.
man. Alright. For inspiration.
For the record, we have no proof that it was actually Ben, because his face never showed up on the... It could have been Ben. Just saying.
It's true.
Comment on social if you want to see the instant replay.
Oh man. Okay, for inspiration, coming from none other than Paul Pickett, who has a record going of most 8 mentions. But he has a really great article that he contributed to for AT51's main site this week. We asked him about why development and operations teams need to be working together in order to streamline operations for a brand, and he said operations needs to make sure that development is asking the right questions and providing the right expectations to make sure they are finding the right matches.
Great. Paul is the chairperson of the Franchise Leadership and Development Conference in Atlanta, I believe in September. Go to Franchise Update's website to check that out. So we've talked about him a lot on the 8th because he's a smart dude, and he is running this conference on behalf of Franchise Update Media Group. Go check it out. You want to learn more of what he is doing right with the brand, and we've talked about this. Wildbirds knows their customer very clearly. They know their franchise target very clearly, and they're deploying their budget very clearly. So everything that you would want in a business that has traction, they have. That's a good conference for anybody in franchise development or leadership to go check out. So maybe pop that URL on the screen. Boom.
Cool.
Boom. That would be in the opening theme song.
A boom.
Boom. Franz.
I feel like we need like a sitcom of us
Boom.
just like writing the script and like laughing, like you tripping over something like the standard. Like, do you know where I'm going with this? No. Okay.
What?
Whatever.
I want-
Emily got it.
I want someone to take sound bits and create like a Michael Palm-esque beat behind it of boom, 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 ha 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 ha, lamp,
That's terrifying.
and then Emily going.
She's
That's
over
what
it.
you know what you'd be good at. You're good at. First of all, she's an amazing graphic designer. Her last name is. I was trying to think of another famous quarterback from the 80s. I am Elway, so you can't recruit her. Emily I am Elway. That's good, right?
Sure. Dan Marino's better.
Well, that's your last name. I don't want
It's
them knowing
not.
it so they don't go over it. Her last name is not Dan Marino. All right.
Emily Dan Marino.
An amazing graphic designer, but if you could see these, and I like that you can't, she would be a great mime.
Word of
You
the
got the
day.
word right.
Yeah.
Great meme mime.
Meanwhile.
Meme mimo.
This is out of control.
Out of control.
All right. So franchise brands need to figure out whether or not no poaching agreements are going to be their friend or their frenemy. So early last week, when 10 states and DC said that they were going to investigate these clauses in franchisee agreements, 7 major brands, Arby's, McDonald's, Carl's Jr., Jimmy John's, Auntie Anne's, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Cinnabon all said that they would pull them from their agreements nationwide. So I think it's going to be an interesting thing going forward, seeing if this is going to become a standard.
I would like to see brands be proactive and do this on their own without government forcing it. Let's figure out the best practices on how we work with people, millennials, anybody, and let's deliver out that experience. As long as expectations are mutual, that you're saying here's what I expect, and they're giving it, then make this work because life's too short, and I think it's good that these brands are buying into it. But figure out what's next for your brand. Figure out a way to create great loyalty. And look, if the team's not loyal, then you just don't have the right team. It doesn't make them bad people. It just makes them not the right fit.
Yeah.
So, connect all these things together, and you'll probably come up with 4 points to take home. And you know what? That's it.
This is the 8.
Have a nice weekend, guys. See ya.